of y'all saying y'all wouldn't date single mothers have never dated a single mother a day in your life. You just have this negative stigma on single mothers because you're applying a ton of stereotypes to her that society has indoctrinated you to do so.
No one ever complains about that. It doesn't mean your value is not lower. The second you become a mother, your value in the marketplace of dating is completely lowered. Men do not prefer to be with women that have kids.
Here, I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that's
Hey guys, welcome back to Get It Out. Now today we have a video from Manhood. This video is titled "Divorced Single Mother Has Meltdown When a Man Says No." Let's get right into it, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it.
Most of y'all saying y'all wouldn't date single mothers have never dated a single mother a day in your life. You just have this negative stigma on single mothers because you're applying a ton of stereotypes to her that society has indoctrinated you to do so.
I let them know off rip, I got kids. You can either deal with it or not. You can either come through the door or lock it on your way back out.
How could society, there's no possible way, maybe from other men, from a line of so many other men who've dealt with the headaches. That's a known thing. Don't get a single mother. You will have problems.
Okay, and my answer to that is most guys are not going to. That's the man you described.
To your opinion, a lot of women won't.
It's not. I need you to be objective here.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm telling you is the man that you described is extremely rare. If you can go ahead and get a younger woman that doesn't have children and doesn't have these things kind of that would potentially weigh him down and hurt his ability to earn money and or save money, he's probably going to go with that. And then also, interestingly enough, when we ask about
single mothers don't understand that the second they get single mothers, even if they are good mothers, no one ever complains about that. It doesn't mean your value is not lower. The second you become a mother, your value in the marketplace of dating is completely lowered. Men do not prefer to be with women that have kids.
Divorced single moms are having meltdowns because they can't find men, the kind of men they want. But the issue is that no man even wants to stay. Men are fast walking away from single moms. It's like an unwritten rule to avoid single moms. Divorced single moms are losing their minds. They have their hopes high, and the next minute, they don't get a response from the guy because he does not want to deal with a child.
Most of y'all saying y'all wouldn't date single mothers have never dated a single mother a day in your life. You just have this negative stigma on single mothers because you're applying a ton of stereotypes to her that society has indoctrinated you to do so.
You can easily know when a single mom is pissed about her condition. Still, instead of taking lessons from what is happening around her and trying to beat that stereotype, they come online and talk spitefully at men trying to save their lives. It's not just about stereotypes. It's a repeated experience of different men that led to the conclusion. There are societal responses to every stage or condition of humans in life. For example, if you are rich, people become nice to you. If a woman is pregnant, people are helpful and nice to her. Being divorced and a single mom also gets a response from people, and it's because of what the women have become. She's talking about stereotypes when divorced single moms come online and shoot themselves in the leg. You don't need to date a single mom to know what to expect. They tell on themselves.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything. I got 2 kids, you know what I mean? So everything. If you're willing to be...
Why's the first thing she said? I got 2 kids. Everything. So if you're willing to provide for you, are you crazy? Listen to her.
Provide for my kids and everything.
Everything like what?
My kids, my life, my mental health, everything, like everything.
Mental
everything
health?
you want to know about me, I'll bring to the table for sure.
What the
It never gets better.
Telling me I need to date this kind of woman before I draw my conclusion about what it feels like to date a single mom is crazy. A woman will indeed think like a woman, and a man will think like a man.
I find it really stupid when I see men trying to make it a point that single mother standards are way too high. But wouldn't you think that a good mother or a good woman, period, would want the best for her children and want the best around her children?
See, you know what's funny? She thinks because she's pretty and she's setting her standards high, men are going to abide by them. That's what she thinks. She thinks she still has pretty privilege. She lost that. She has no pretty privilege no more. You know what a guy's gonna do? A guy's gonna do whatever he needs to do what? Smash.
So you best believe that my standards are going to be through the roof. At this point, my standards are so high, I think I'm looking for Jesus Christ himself. Because, baby, I devote my life to being a mother and being a good woman so I can be a good mother. So, yes, if you want to mess with me on that type of level, you need to prove to me why you are worthy of my time and why you are worthy to be in my child's presence on a consistent basis. Because I'd rather be alone forever than have my time wasted. So let me just make this clear. Don't take me being a single mother with a grain of salt. Just know that I work my ass off and I'm tired, okay? But I work my ass off as I should. So if you come into my life, you should be making things easier, not harder. And that goes for any relationship. But I'm quick to leave all types of situations.
Yeah, and she's talking about make my life easier, pay a bunch of bills, and I might give you some when you want it. I might cook for you when I'm cooking for my kids.
If a woman couldn't hold on to the man who fathered her child, that's not just a warning sign. It's a glaring siren. If you can't see that, you're absolutely blind. She's out here talking about being a good woman, which is why she is a good mother. But I want to ask if good women don't make good wives, and men can't afford to leave a good woman hopeless with their child.
This comment right here. I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. And it's also very, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. It's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child.
Single mums are not looking for love. They are looking for help. Single mums aren't hunting for love. They're scoping out their next source of support. Dating a single mum is a losing game from the start.
Sure is.
These women are driven by survival, gravitating toward men who can shell out more cash and offer better resources for them and their kids. It's a total waste of time to get involved with someone constantly searching for a more generous stepdad. For me, there are 4 main undesirable attributes when dating single mums. Number 1, the child always comes first, and the man will be number 2, and that is also dependent on the number of kids. The child is always the priority for a single mum. If you want to go out, first you need to sort out who takes care of the kid when you're both gone. I saw a video where a woman said, if she wants to go on a date with a man, he has to pay for babysitting. It is hilarious as a guy, but it makes complete sense to her, although she is delusional to think men think she is important enough to pay for babysitting.
You heard that? And it's so true. You must pay for a woman's babysitting because it's a night. Maybe it's a weeknight. It's a weeknight, and I usually don't pay for babysitting on a weeknight. So if you want to go out with me, you gotta pay. That's the excuse, and it sounds legit, but it's not.
But you gotta respect that and go for a woman with no priority apart from her man if you can't deal with that. Sometimes you have to take the kid with you and make sure you are the one carrying the child so that she can see you as a father figure. So much for romance. Number 2, you'll have to contend with kids who flat out refuse to accept you. These kids often don't want a new father figure. They already have a dad, and it sure as hell isn't going to be you. You might end up spending decades trying to get them to see you as anything more than a stranger, while their absentee father makes a grand entrance once a year and gets showered with affection. You can't really blame them. You can only steer clear. That "you're not my real dad" joke. It's not a joke. It's a harsh reality that guys face. They don't want a new dad. They want their mum with their real dad. You might try to set boundaries, like telling them to go to bed at 9 p.m, only to be told, "My mum lets me stay up until 10. They'll never show you the same respect they give their biological father. And get ready for fights with your partner about discipline. Don't tell my kids what to do. This only undermines your authority in your own home, because the kids will know they can play their real mum against you. Number 3, the least obvious but most devastating issue is that you're not just raising someone else's kid. You're also tasked with handling all the emotional baggage left by the previous relationship. It's not enough to just be a decent person. Being divorced is enough baggage with a lot of emotions from the past marriage. Adding a child to it is more of a problem. The baggage can't be forgotten or healed from. It's ever present because a child is involved. It becomes crazier if the child acts and looks like their father, always bringing remembrances. Number 4, baby father drama. The new boyfriend's presence will always be overshadowed by the ex. She has to drop the kids off with him if they have shared custody. If he catches wind of you through social media or hears about you through the kids, don't be surprised if he suddenly tries to show who is the boss in that family, and even your woman will dance to his tunes. I'm not about to tolerate some guy stepping to me over kids that aren't mine. A man was talking about his experience. He recalls a conversation with a single mother who mentioned that her ex tried to assault her at her apartment. Naturally, this raised concerns for him. What if he had been at her place when it happened? When he expressed his worries, she dismissed them as overly cautious and stopped communicating with him. Another single mother once shared her frustration about her ex getting married, which immediately led him to decline any further involvement. A single mother will always have a stronger connection to her kid's father than she ever will with you. She might be dating you just to get back at him. Ever think she's just using you for your money while she's still sleeping with him?
And this is all true, and that's why that happened, as you've seen in the single mom video. I was laughing and dancing because all the guys said, I agree with him. I'm not doing it. You see, men have bound together, not hand in hand, kumbaya, all of that stuff, but that's a known thing. It's man code. Don't be with a single mother. It's a nightmare.
I've seen it happen too many times. Ex-wives hooking up with their ex-husbands on weekends, while the new husband is left at home, clueless, wondering why she takes off every time they argue. And what if he decides he wants her back? She might go, and honestly, I wouldn't blame her. Families should stay together, but not at my expense. It's too much to handle, and unless a guy is absolutely sure he can take it on, he should stay the hell away. I always tell people, don't get involved with someone who has kids with someone else.
Yeah, guys, but I totally agree with that. I'm a firm believer in a man not placing himself in that position. There's no wins. There's no wins. And then not even the fact of the kids, because some guys will go into it and say, I can get something from a girl, right? At least I can get some. But if you can, if she can get the time off, if she has 3 or 4 kids, oh, you're definitely not getting none. Or maybe you just want to smash and dash. If you're going to smash and dash and not spend any cash, then do that. Other than that, don't waste your time. But guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click that notification bell and be sure to check out the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Over and out. See you later. Peace out.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of